Sex is an essential part of human relationships between men and women. While some may view sex solely as a means of procreation, there are a plethora of positive reasons for engaging in sexual activity that extend far beyond the physical act itself. From improving physical and mental health to deepening emotional intimacy and connection, sex can have a profoundly positive impact on human relationships. One of the most obvious benefits of sex is the physical pleasure it provides. Sexual activity releases endorphins, which are natural mood enhancers that can reduce stress, relieve pain, and improve overall well-being. Regular sex can also improve physical health by reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, increasing immune system function, and even promoting longevity. In addition, sex is a form of exercise that can help individuals maintain a healthy weight, increase muscle tone, and improve flexibility. Beyond physical benefits, sex can also deepen emotional intimacy and connection between partners. Engaging in sexual activity can help couples build trust, improve communication, and foster a sense of emotional closeness. Sex allows partners to express vulnerability, intimacy, and love in a way that few other activities can replicate. This emotional connection can, in turn, improve the overall quality of the relationship and increase feelings of satisfaction and happiness. Sex can also be a powerful stress reliever. In today's fast-paced, high-stress world, finding ways to relax and unwind is essential for mental health and well-being. Sexual activity can be an effective way to reduce stress levels and promote relaxation, both during and after the act itself. In fact, research has shown that individuals who engage in regular sexual activity are less likely to experience depression and anxiety, and report higher levels of life satisfaction and overall happiness. Finally, sex is simply fun. Engaging in sexual activity with a partner can be a playful, exciting, and enjoyable experience that can add a spark of excitement to any relationship. It can help couples explore their own sexuality and develop a deeper understanding of their own desires and needs. Overall, sex is an essential part of human relationships between men and women. From physical pleasure to emotional intimacy, stress relief to sheer enjoyment, the benefits of sexual activity are numerous and profound. By prioritizing sex and investing time and energy into building a fulfilling sexual relationship, couples can deepen their connection and improve the overall quality of their relationship. Sex is an important aspect of intimate relationships between men and women. It is a way of expressing love, intimacy, and desire. However, sometimes people engage in sexual activity for negative reasons, which can have a detrimental impact on their relationship. One negative reason for sex in relationships is using it as a means of control. Some people use sex as a bargaining chip, withholding it or using it as a reward for desired behavior. This can create an unhealthy power dynamic in the relationship, where one partner holds more control than the other. Using sex as a weapon can lead to resentment, anger, and feelings of betrayal, ultimately damaging the relationship. Another negative reason for sex in relationships is to fill a void or avoid dealing with emotional issues. Some people use sex as a way of numbing emotional pain or distracting themselves from their problems. This can lead to a cycle of using sex as a coping mechanism, which can be addictive and damaging to the relationship. Avoiding emotional issues can also lead to a lack of intimacy and communication in the relationship, which can cause further problems. Sex can also be used as a way of seeking validation or approval from a partner. People may engage in sexual activity to feel desired or to boost their self-esteem. However, using sex as a way of seeking validation can lead to an unhealthy dependence on a partner for emotional validation, which can put a strain on the relationship. It is important to have a healthy sense of self-worth and not rely solely on a partner for validation. Another negative reason for sex in relationships is to prove one's masculinity or femininity. Men may feel pressure to engage in sexual activity to prove their masculinity, while women may feel pressure to engage in sexual activity to prove their femininity or desirability. This can lead to a lack of authenticity in the relationship, as people are not truly engaging in sexual activity for their own desires, but rather to meet societal expectations. Finally, Some people may engage in sexual activity in relationships for purely physical pleasure, without considering the emotional and psychological impact it may have on their partner or the relationship. This can lead to a lack of intimacy and emotional connection, which can cause the relationship to suffer. In conclusion, while sex is an important aspect of relationships between men and women, it is important to examine one's motivations for engaging in sexual activity. Using sex as a means of control, avoiding emotional issues, seeking validation, proving one's masculinity or femininity, or solely for physical pleasure can have negative consequences on a relationship. It is important to communicate openly with a partner and engage in sexual activity for healthy reasons, such as mutual desire and love, to maintain a strong and healthy relationship. Sex has always been an integral part of romantic relationships between men and women, and it is often seen as a symbol of intimacy and connection between two people. However, in recent times, there has been a growing debate on whether sex is necessary for a relationship to thrive. Some people believe that sex is a fundamental aspect of any relationship, and without it, the bond between two people would be incomplete. They argue that sexual intimacy is essential for physical, emotional, and mental well-being, and it strengthens the connection between two individuals. They also believe that a lack of sexual attraction can lead to infidelity or resentment, which can eventually lead to the breakdown of a relationship. On the other hand, some people feel that sex is not a necessary component of a relationship. They argue that emotional and intellectual connections are more important than physical intimacy and that a relationship can be fulfilling without sex. Some people also believe that the pressure to have sex can cause anxiety and stress, which can negatively impact a relationship. To understand the opinions of the general public on this issue, a survey was conducted, which found that around 60% of people believe that sex is necessary for a relationship between a man and a woman, while 40% feel that it is not necessary. When asked about the importance of sex in their relationships, many respondents mentioned that while sex was important, it was not the only factor that contributed to the success of their relationship. They stated that communication, mutual respect, trust, and shared values were equally important. In conclusion, while sex can be an essential aspect of a relationship, it is not necessary for all couples. Whether or not sex is necessary depends on the individuals involved and their preferences. Ultimately, what matters most is that both partners are on the same page and that their relationship is based on love, respect, and mutual understanding. All judgments are yours. 'Cause we're not kids anymore.